Hello my flowers, and welcome back to Maddie Vlogs and Does. And this is the weekly reading for whenever I post this video. I'm trying so that when you guys look at my videos or when you guys see what I'm doing, it's not like a specific day, a specific time, except for the monthly readings for next year. This weekend I'm going to finish uploading and doing and posting, etc., because next week I'm gonna be doing a lot of deliveries. I'm gonna be doing a lot of things here and there for myself. So I need to make sure that at least for the remainder of this month everything is posted, and I also would like people to get the hang of just clicking on a video and having the message relayed to them and not having like a specific timestamp posted on the videos. So here goes for whenever I post this video. This is a weekly reading, and this is for the mind, body, and soul. So we're going to choose a card for the mind. So what's on our mind at the moment? Cauldron, synchronicity, synergy, and healing. So this is synergy and healing. And at the moment, this is the things that I feel like we are wishing for us to get. These are the things that we would like for us to have. These are the things that we are attempting to get in our lives. However, I feel like at the moment, it's just like wishful thinking. That's why it's all in our mind. And then we have body. So what's going on with our body? We have skeleton and strength. So a lot of us are into the CMOS movement that's been going on for the beginning of time. However, I feel like now we have more knowledge of what CMOS can do, of the benefits that it can provide for us, of what it can and cannot do at the moment. And I feel like that's great and that's fantastic. I also feel like a lot of us are trying to put our eggs in one basket when it comes to our body and the things that we need to focus on when it comes to our body. For example, if today is an exercising day, or sometime during this week, you only focus on legs, as opposed to focusing on arms, legs, shoulders, your crunches, etc. We're focusing only on one part of our body this week, which is fine. Taking one step at a time is also a good thing. And what's going on with our soul? I have both of these cards want to come in, and this one is the Mummy and Change, and this one is the Underworld, where all things pause, begin again. Well, you guys, both of these cards scream the Death card in a way where it's undeniable. That's you know, these are the energies that are happening, and that's okay. That's quite all right. Like, I know personally for me, I had a death in the family this week, and what I'm getting, or the message that I'm getting for all of us, is that we all have a chance and an opportunity to reincarnate in the physical world and in the spiritual world. But because this is a message from spirits, we are having a lot of like reincarnated spirits, a lot of reincarnated entities coming into our lives. I feel like sometime this week is some sort of like switcheroo that I'm getting. Spirits that might have been hiding, that might be walking with you, or might have been walking with us for a very long time, and we didn't know their names, type of an energy. They're coming up and they're helping us, and they're allowing us to grow, and they're allowing us to see the world in a very different manner. I'm getting the energy of like karmic balancing, like the balancing act, or juggling a lot of things in our spiritual world. But I feel like because our bodies are up to paw and we are experiencing healthier physical parts of our lives in the physical realm, I feel like our spirit is also growing in a way where we're going to learn these lessons. And even though it's going to seem like a pebble in our feet, pebble in our stone, pebbles, I don't know, like what is it that people say, like a rock in our shoe, the lessons, it's going to be for the better, and it's going to come with a lots and lots of change. Things are changing in a very dramatic and a very drastic way. And because of that, I'm going to honor this change, and I'm going to do something a little different. So I'm going to do air signs first, and I'm just going to pull one card for all air signs. So if you're an air sign, Or maybe I'll pull 3 cards for all different zodiac signs in their elements, since we are experiencing change in our elements. Let's see where it takes us. So air signs, we have the Knight of Bats, which is appropriate. And we have the Tower moment, and we have the Judgment card. So we have 2 major arcanas that we are experiencing at the moment, which is okay. It's just fine. It's fine. We're doing great. We're fine. But I feel like this week we're rushing into change. Every time you see major arcanas coming up, it's a time of change. It's like death in between the cards, speaking in between the cards, or the energies of the cards. So we're experiencing change. Some of us are moving, okay? Some of us are moving, and some of us are moving from either one job to the next or one living space to the next. It's like a different living arrangement that we're about to experience. And you're going to see signs of that. People are going to speak to you in regards to wanting you to move in with them. New contracts, new roommates. I feel like the roommates that you guys have had before or currently have are not the people that are in synchronicity with where you are going for the next 5 to 6 months. And then we have the Judgment card. Oh, people from the past. So people from the past are coming back. And I feel like it has to do a lot with this physical change in your life. So you're experiencing this physical change. Some people are experiencing unknown pregnancies. Some people are experiencing changes in the way they're living. Some people are experiencing physical change in their physical bodies that can bring about both a juggling act of both good and bad. However you see things, it's how they're going to jump off at you. But it's a judgment of things that in a nutshell that we as air signs were not dealing with before or did not want to deal with. Then I'm going to move on to the earth signs. So earth signs, we have the 10 of Imps, so the 10 of Wands. So work, you guys. We're experiencing a lot of work, which is fantastic, which means that we're going to experience money coming in, a lot of money coming in, because we're working a lot of hours. And I also feel like with this 10 of Imps, for those of you that are earth signs, or for those of you that are earth signs of any sort. I don't know why I'm getting like Capricorn. I don't know if it's because it's about to be December and we're about to go into your season, Capricorn, but it has to do something with you guys going into some sort of business that requires for you to heal people in a physical manner, for you to touch other people in their bodies or on their bodies and physically heal them. It's going to take a lot from you, but we're physically strong. Okay, so spiritually, it's going to take a lot because you're giving a lot of your physical to somebody else's spiritual. I hope that makes sense. Then we have the 8 of what is this? The 8 of Ghosts. You guys, I feel like, and this would be the 8 of Cups in another deck. I feel like we are very much in a airy type of space. Like we are working, we're doing, we are moving into places, we're doing things for ourselves, but at the same time, with this 8 of Cups, we're like emotionally not connected. We're just going. We're very logical right now. We're not putting any emotion into anything that we're doing at the moment. And then we have the 2 of Pumpkins and we have the 2 of Pentacles in a regular deck. And again, the juggling act, the doing, and we're not being emotionally connected, which sometimes this works for the better, especially for those of us that deal with like any mental health issues and physical issues at the same time. Like for example, my seasonal depression, I don't take any medication. I hate this medication thing. You have to be medicating. I feel like it's not as severe as other people, so maybe because of this, not of my severity, I don't have to take medication, or it's the reason why I can deal without taking the medication. I'm going to submit to taking medication for my seasonal depression. I am not. I refuse to become codependent, especially now that I, at my job, can see what it does to people when you are off of it. It's fantastic when you're on medication, but it's horrible when you're off of it. And I feel like this 2 of Pentacles represents that for those of us that are dependent or are codependent on some sort of medication. I am not a doctor, but I can tell you, bring some sort of like balance in the way that you heal yourself, so that you're heal other people. If you have to take some time off, please do so. It is healthy to take time off. It is very, 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 very healthy to take time off. Okay. Then I'm gonna move on to the fire signs. Let's see, fire signs. What's going on with y'all? So fire signs, we have the Wheel of Fortune. And you guys, I feel like this is some sort of like confusion as to where you're going in regards to your career, what you want to do with your life, finding your purpose in life. You're going to have these type of questions this week. And then we have the Four of Pentacles or the Four of Pumpkins. And when you do find that answer of what it is that I'm supposed to be doing for the right now, because it's excellent that we're focusing on the right now so that the future doesn't get distorted and the past does not culminate into our present and then stay stuck in our future, if that makes any sense. So the Four of Pentacles, it's telling you what you need to work on. Slowly take your time, hold on to the good things from the past, and then release the things that you are not going to need to be able to move into the future, because I feel like that's the reason why you're questioning yourselves so much, fire signs, when it comes to your future. Then we have the Six of Imps, and of course we're going to be successful, you guys. We're going to be successful. So as long as you're organized, excuse me, I'm like burping. As long as you're organized, as long as you're have all your ducks in a row for you and not for anybody else. This is for you, fire signs, then we're going to be successful. Okay, now, you don't always have to work for anybody else or everybody else. Okay, so water signs, we have the Two of Imps. Okay, so now I feel like this is very Gemini energy. So we are looking at ourselves, is this going to be a good decision or is this going to be a bad decision? So you guys must have some like fire signs in y'all signs as well, for those of you that resonate with the Two of Imps, because I feel like it's a decision that you guys are in the verge of making, but haven't made it because you guys are scared of the outcome. And no outcome is bad, because you're going to learn from that experience. Again, I repeat, no outcome is bad. So just go ahead, make your decision in a stance where you're confident in the decisions that you're making, and that you realize whatever decision you make, that you're ready to face the consequences that go with those decisions. Then we have the Three of Imps. Oh my God. So we make the decision this week. So we're not only like in our heads, we also make the decision, which I feel like it's going to be successful no matter what decision you make. And we're moving forward, and we're also meeting people in our same tribe that think the same way that we're thinking. And then we have the Magician. Voila. And you're in control. And just like that, in the snap of a finger as the water sign, you are in control. Okay, once you stop thinking so much and overthinking and being like a little bit like me, like a Libra, then you make your decision and you realize you're okay. You're still standing and you're not being manipulated by everybody else. Sometimes our thoughts can be our worst enemies. And sometimes when we take action, it's for us, not for anybody else. So you realize that you're now in control. It's you controlling your life. It's not anybody else. It's not no angels. It's not the demons. It's not the fairies. It's not the seraphims. It's not nobody but you controlling your own Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so I hope that you guys enjoyed my different style of reading for this week, whatever week this is for you, even though I will be posting it on the 21st of November by 8 o'clock. You guys should always, by 4, between 4 and 8 o'clock, you guys should always have a video from me by that day, if it's not a daily reading. So I hope you guys have been enjoying. Please do not forget to water your life, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.